Hey everyone, welcome to my shop. If you're a new viewer, I am the convicted Christian. I am 7 years clean. I did almost 10 years in prison, and now I am free, off parole, off drugs, off alcohol, all because of God's love for me. At least that's what I believe. If that's not what you believe, and you are also free, clean, and sober, and it's for another reason, congratulations. If you're a returning viewer, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming to watch, and I hope that it can help you as my last videos helped before. If you're someone that is struggling with alcohol, drug usage, if you're recently released from prison or you're afraid that your choices will lead you back to prison, keep watching the videos. Hopefully something that I went through will also help you. And if there's something in particular that really spoke to you and really helped you through something, I hope you'll comment it and you'll let me know, how it helped or how it's going to help in the future, you think. If there's anything you want to know, also let me know about that, and I will definitely make sure it makes it into another video, and I will give you a shout out if you would like, so that people know where the comment came from. Last week I had a comment talking about how they liked the fact that I was talking about relapse and recidivism. And I want to say thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it. It gets my videos in front of more eyes and hopefully to the right people that need the help. Today is going to be a little bit of shorter video. We are going to talk about support systems because if you've been in any type of 12-step program, or if you've been in prison or anything along those lines, you get told all the time, well, you need a support system. Well, you need a support system. Well, you need a support system. And some places will tell you need a large support system. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. My only issue with having a large support system is dependent upon who you are psychologically. Me personally, I couldn't do a large support group because as a lot of addicts and alcoholics, I could manipulate almost anybody. I could pit them against each other, or I could tell one person one thing and tell another person another thing, and if there was a slight inkling of lying or dishonesty, I was pretty much quick enough on my feet that I could find my way out of it fairly easily. So yes, eventually a larger support group is helpful. It definitely does help. Personally, for me, being the type of person I was, I needed a smaller group to start with. A couple of people. Actually, it's the same support group I have now. I really haven't had an opportunity to branch out and to have anybody else join that select group of people. But the people that I have in my support system, they're there for me 100%. It's not even a question of if they'll support me. It's how much are they going to support me. And I don't mean monetarily. I don't mean physically. A lot of it is just being there to talk. Grabbing a cup of coffee with me. Just sitting with me, even in silence. If you're going to be in that deep, dark hole that you were using your drugs and alcohol to get out of, or you were running away from, and it you made some poor choices because of it. Don't do it alone. It makes it harder to do it alone. If you can find somebody that can sit with you in that dark spot and continue to be positive and give you a sense of direction, that's awesome. And that's probably what you're going to need. Here's the hard part. Nowadays, we're in a world of don't offend people, don't upset anybody, don't rock the boat. But when it comes to addiction, alcoholism, potentially breaking the law for good reason or for not good reason, you need somebody that's willing to stand in your way and say, hey, you're messing up. You're making some poor choices and you need to stop. You really need to rethink what you're doing. And they're willing to walk away. Because that's a huge thing that as addicts we got to realize. Not everybody's going to be codependent with us. You know, they're not everybody's going to depend on us for something, meaning that they can't step away. Having somebody being able to step away is very important. Probably the most important. And for that reason, we need some people that are willing to do that. Sometimes your support group can be family, but if you have a history of using family members to get what you want or get what you think you need, then it might be best not to. In all honesty, it might be best to find people that know you well enough to know when you're lying, but not well enough that you can use them to do what you want. Support groups, safety nets, whatever you want to call them, are extremely important in staying on the straight and narrow, especially if they believe in what you believe in. If you have a belief in whatever religion you believe in, having someone within that same religion is also very beneficial. Because if you're going to try to use the morals of that religion to keep you out of trouble and clean and sober and all that, they're going to be another strong backing of that religion. Because they can quote it back to you. They can show you where it is if you don't know where it is in whatever text you're reading. So if you're fresh out of addiction, if you're fresh out of alcoholism, or if you're fresh out of prison, find that support group. Not your old homies, not your buddies, not the old gang, because they're just going to lead you down the same road. You got to find the support group that's different. They may still enjoy the things you enjoy, but they're out of whatever game you were in, whatever usage you were in. And I guarantee you that it may not be easier with a support group, but at least you got somebody that's in your corner that's going to fight for you. And if you don't have a support group, contact me. I'll be your support group. Because I believe in you. I believe you can stay clean. I believe you can stay sober. I believe you can stay out of prison. And if you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. I know the struggle, and I know what it feels like to feel alone. I got your back, Jack. Let me know. Have a good night, guys. And always remember, if we're going to change the world, we need those around us that are going to help us change ourselves. So I wanted to show you guys how I turn instead of just it being static. And these are what I'm going to be using today. And these are what are called carbides. Here, let me. And they are, this is a round tip that is very sharp on the edge. And this is a bigger version of that on a straight shaft. Now, the other way that you can turn is with turning chisels. This is a bull gouge. I'm sorry, the light's not great, but it's what I'm working with. And here is a smaller version of that. And once I get a little bit deeper into this project, these are going to be what I use because they can actually get all the way down there. And these ones, though, help me. This is called a gooseneck. It's so it can help me get around this corner right here. Because up in here, I need to get up past the rim. And I can't do that with normal tools.